Prime
Thank you.
Minister Andrew
Thank you.
Dr.
Well, first of
Holness
all,
and over
I'm
house
very happy
in Lloyds,
to
St.
be
Thomas.
in
Prime
this
Minister Andrew
district. It's
Holness
called
and over
Lloyds.
house in
I believe this may be my
Lloyds.
first visit to Lloyds. There are not many places in Jamaica that I have not been, but I can't say I've been to Lloyds before. James, have I passed through here before?
No. See, Lloyd's really goes Amos Valley Swamp, which they're not dead ends. They end up in Trinity. But the truth is, we turn back. We always turn back at that first road.
Okay.
Logwood Road.
Yeah, I was just
To make a loop.
so as I was driving through the community, I didn't see any markers that I would have recognized because in my almost 28 years of representational politics and more than 30 years in politics, I believe I would have touched almost every district in Jamaica, but I don't believe I came here directly. So it's a great privilege for me to be with you today, and I thank you for coming out. This is indeed quite a large turnout. I'm certain your member of parliament is behind it, but we're very happy to see the turnout and indeed the celebration for the handing over of this house for Elaine and her wonderful granddaughter. Remind me of her name. Zahira, her wonderful granddaughter Zahira. Now, Elaine, in her testimony, omitted that she was a victim of a fire that destroyed her home. That is an important detail that the public should know. The new social housing program is designed to treat with persons who have the worst of the worst living condition. You would describe it as absolute poverty. But we also assist households that were affected by some form of disaster, man-made or otherwise. In this case, the disaster was a fire of unknown origin, and it would have wiped out the entire life savings of the household of Miss Bennett. Because, as you all know, your house is the representation of your savings. And if you happen to just live in the house, it is the representation of the people from whom you had inherited the house.
Right.
So it is the family wealth.
That is true, sir.
And so the fire destroyed the family's wealth. It meant that they had to go and live elsewhere and depend on the kindness of others. And all of that, whilst Jamaica is known for its social goodness and kindness and its philanthropy, all of that can wear thin, particularly if you are staying too long. So I know that the family went through their trials and tribulations, and this house could not come sooner than it has materialized. So we're very happy, Elaine. We're happy for you, and I'm certain that everyone here gathered is also happy that you have received the benefit.
Thank you so much, Prime Minister. I'm so very happy to be here today, sharing with you, Madam Elaine, and your family. And I want to say that the government is really working very hard, assiduously and steadfastly to ensure that housing is high on the agenda and that persons are moved from poverty to a better standard of living. And so, Prime Minister, you gave us the vision in 2018. The program was conceptualized, the new social housing program. We had full rollout in 2020, and today we are just under 300 housing units being delivered. And there are 40 more that are in active construction, soon to be finished. And by the end of this financial year, we will be having about 75 more being rolled out. So you see, we are moving. I think owning a house is one of the most significant achievements that anybody can have. And we also want to say that you are not going to hear this program being in any contention because of the rigorous scrutiny and the transparent way in which we approach our job in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. And when you have a Prime Minister like the Prime Minister who said, no, you know you have to do things very stringently and in a very transparent way. And so we have a project oversight committee that is in place. The applications come in. So whether persons write to their MPs and the applications are submitted by the MPs in most of the cases because it is constituency driven, we do have persons who write PM directly, and PM has a soft heart. Yes. And so, but the important thing is that they all come to one place and they go through a very rigorous process. The interviews are done with the community, the social inquiries, we call them. They look at the soil to see what load the house can bear, and then at the end of the day, we go through a very open and transparent procurement process in order to get a contractor. So it's no friend and cumble of business, as we say in Jamaican parlance. It is very transparent, and at the end of the day, we have a contractor who has delivered this house. And I just really want to commend the staff who are working very, very hard in the ministry. It's a lot of work. We are doing many, many things. We have our black tanks, polyethylene tanks, as you know. We have the housing grants that are given. We are building houses. We are building roads. We are doing so much in that super ministry. And Prime Minister, this is under the leadership of Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Dr. the Most Honorable Holness.
The house is free, but it costs the people of Jamaica. And the people of Jamaica, we as a people, we have an incredibly altruistic social conscience, meaning that, you know, we always want to see the best for everybody.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, they say in Jamaica, you know, bad mind is active.
Yes.
Yes, bad mind is a part.
Yes.
But at the core of every Jamaican is this love for each other. So even though bad mind is a part of almost everybody, jealousy and envy, but the Jamaican spirit at the end of it is to care for, to look out for the one who is vulnerable, to support the underdog, to look out for the poor. That's the essence of us as a people. We're a people who believe fundamentally in equity. And so the new social housing program is a representation of that deep belief in equity. That if somebody lives in your community and they're in the worst condition, we can all find it in ourselves to be happy for that person if they get help, or if we can, we all pool together and help. And that is what defines us as a people. That's the best of us. And so the social housing program, the new social housing program, is designed to represent the best of us. But having given the best of us, we want to make sure that that is protected, it's not wasted. So we have what is called the social contract. And the social contract says, Miss Elaine, that you're going to maintain the house in a state that is equal to what you received or better. You agree?
Yes.
The social contract says that you're going to live in the house. You're not going to rent it out. You're not going to convert it into Elaine's beauty shop. Right? Because that would be unfair.
Right.
Right? Because somebody else could have got the house to live in if you didn't need it to live in. So you're going to use this as your residence. And I can see that it will be beneficial because this house is multi-generational. You will benefit, your daughter will benefit, and this wonderful, beautiful little girl here, she will benefit as well. Good. So this house will restore the family's savings and wealth and break intergenerational poverty. The third requirement is that if further fortune were to smile on you, and you decided that you're going to go 2 stories up or expand to the side, that before you do that, you make contact with the Ministry of Housing, the new social housing program, because as the permanent secretary said, this house is designed to bear a certain load. It's designed in a particular way, and so if you do modifications to it, you should be advised as to what those modifications should be. The other critical thing is that everything that you do here must be legal. I don't know how many of you used to follow racehorse in the 80s. Yes. They used to have a horse called Legal Light. I don't know how many of you remember that horse. That horse been a whole heap of race and trophies. Yes. So, Elaine, you have to have legal light and legal water. And of course, no scamming or any kind of activities. Yeah. And of course, the most important clause is that you will continue to be the upstanding citizen that you are in the community, that you will continue to contribute to the development of the community. If you agree to these clauses, then I invite you to sign your social contract, which will be witnessed by your member of parliament. All right. Let me take this. Stop it. So we're gonna officially hand over the house. All right. And then I'm gonna give it to mommy. Where's mommy? Mommy, I hear you read for a lot, and I can tell.
This is the key.
Alright. You hold on to these. We're going to cut the ribbon and take a look inside.
Alright, everybody, we're getting ready for the cutting.
Alright, after 1 million? 1 million. Ready?
Welcome to my new home, Mr. Honorable Holness.
Oh, Lord, my pleasure.
My MD, Mr. James Robbins, and I'm giving that nice.
Congratulations.
Nice, I like the tiles. Nice. This is yours now. All right, take care of it, make the most of it. All right, God bless.
Again, on behalf of my mother and family, I would love to present this token to Dr. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. To Mr. Dr. most.
What's that way?
Andrew Holness, Mr. Honorable Andrew Holness, I'm a little nervous. Please stay with me. We do appreciate you, sir, and this is just a token of our appreciation.
Thank you. Okay. Yes, I'm going to enjoy these mangoes and the lovely pineapple.
And mommy, go ahead.
Mr. Mackenzie, I present this token to you. You know it is not clean, but you know, we do what our heart desire, and I'm so grateful.
That's true.
Never leave out my MP.
You sure?
Sir James Robinson. Thank you for everything, sir. This will happen from here. Okay? Yes. Yes, and this one, yes, for permanent stuff. Okay. On behalf of my mother and family, so this is open to you, and this is my purpose. So and I'm sure that's what I did for the numbers are there. So thank you very much for coming.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right, thank you everybody.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, client today. Mr. Alfred. You walk on.
I appreciate the same sentiment. I share the same sentiment.
Oh, you are the lucky lady. She looks like she wants to come.
Hold on, sir. Let me get a pic. That's my.
I know how to make it spread, but she don't want to smile. Want to look at the picture?
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Tickle.
Good.
All right, forget straight. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everybody. Let us put our hands together and welcome our Prime Minister. West St. Thomas has 3 people today receiving houses, and we are the first of the 3. In the community of Lloyds, this lady is loved, respected, and what you have done today for her, Prime Minister, makes a difference to 3 generations. What you have done and what you are doing is stabilizing 3 generations, and it is meaningful. So I must say on behalf of West St. Thomas, thank you. Minister Mackenzie, we recognize you. You, 4 weeks ago, handed out 4 homes for fire victims. He fulfilled his commitment and promise, so he's a favored son now of West St. Thomas. You see, he likes the sun part, you know. Anyway, Prime Minister, we're happy. We're happy to be here with you and Elaine and her family, the Bennetts. How many people here are related to Miss Bennett? No, come forward. I beg you, come forward. Let us see. Come into the picture.
I'm her daughter.
Look at that, Prime Minister. That's a nice picture. A nice picture. So I don't want to stay and say too much now. We had showers of blessings wet us all in Morante. I'm not sure if I'm dry yet, but I'm happy. Because I can tell you, today has been a transformational day for the East. Not just West St. Thomas, East St. Thomas, West St. Thomas. All of St. Thomas. All of the East is no longer the same. We now have traffic lights. We now have Kentucky. We now have the best services for our citizens, government services, from passport to path to courthouses. Not 1 courthouse, 5. Some of you men don't want to hear about the family court. But I must say, we thank you for all of it, Prime Minister. And I hand over now to you.
Thank you, Member of Parliament, James. We now invite Elaine to give her testimony.
Good evening, each and everyone, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome my Honorable Mr. Holness, Mr. James Robinson, Mr. James Robinson, each and everyone that reached out to this program, even the prayers that went up for me. I'm giving God thanks because I shouldn't be here, but because of God's grace and mercy, why I'm here. I'm giving God thanks for this house. I can remember the day when they came here to do the interview and everything. When I was thinking about the documents, I'm giving God thanks for all what He has done. All what contribute, all the laborers, each and every one, the contractors, each and every one, I'm just giving God thanks for each and every one. Miss Donna, Mr. Lee, I can remember the day when my daughter reached out to him and he told us what to do. I'm giving God thanks. Also Mr. Robertson, Miss Donna, in her absence, I'm giving God thanks. Also Mr. Honorable Holness and Mr. James Robinson, each and every one that reached out to me. Mr. Kid also, Mr. Kid, he was one of the main ones because I always calling him and say, Mr. Kid, you guys forget about me. You always say, no, Miss Bennett, you are in the pipeline, you are going through something with all your documents. I'm giving God thanks. Even finally, when I went down by the office, I was to sit and wait. If I didn't have faith, I would not do this. I'm giving God thanks,
Thank you very much. I now invite the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, in which the Ministry of Housing is housed and who is effectively in charge of the full administration of the ministry, our Permanent Secretary, James. We now invite Elaine to give her testimony.
Good evening, each and everyone, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome my honorable Mr. Holness, Mr. James Robinson, Mr. James Robinson, each and everyone that reached out to this program, even the prayers that went up for me. I'm giving God thanks because I shouldn't be here, but because of God's grace and mercy, why I'm here. I'm giving God thanks for this house. I can remember the day when they came here to do the interview and everything. When I was thinking about the documents, I'm giving God thanks for all what He has done. All what contribute, all the laborers, each and every one, the contractors, each and every one, I'm just giving God thanks for each and every one. Miss Donna, Mr. Lee, I can remember the day when my daughter reached out to him and he told us what to do. I'm giving God thanks. Also, Mr. Robertson, Miss Donna, in her absence, I'm giving God thanks. Also, Mr. Honorable Holness and Mr. James Robinson, each and every one that reached out to me. Mr. Kid also, Mr. Kid, he was one of the main ones because I always calling him and say, Mr. Kid, you guys forget about me. He always say, no, Miss Bennett, you are in the pipeline, you are going through something with all your documents. I'm giving God thanks. Even finally, when I went down by the office, I was to sit and wait. If I didn't have faith, I would not do this. I'm giving God thanks, Mr.
Thank you very much. I now invite the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, in which the Ministry of Housing is housed, and who is effectively in charge of the full administration of the ministry, or Permanent Secretary.
Everybody knows, so everybody would have to tour later. Alright? Did anybody call in and explain what was going to take place? Alright, so first of all, I'm going to ask you to take out the party color. Okay, tell me you're done. Your recording sound, sir?
No, no, no. Come.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
I would never do that easier.
Get up.
This